Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, welcome, welcome. For those of you who are going to come across this video and you are not subscribed to my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, the little notification bell, like and share my videos if you feel that they will resonate with other people. All right, so today is June 28th, 2021. So June is the 6th month. The 28th is it adds up to 10. So 6 plus 10 is 16, which reduces down to a 7. Um, 2021 reduces down to a 5. So 7 plus 5 reduces down to a 12, which again reduces down to a 3. So threes are about standing in our authenticity, right? Standing in our authenticity, being able to express your authentic self, being in the zone, mind, body, heart, soul, being in that alignment. Threes are also about having your spirit team around you, being enveloped by your angels, your spirit guides, your spirit team, which is also helping you to heal and be authentic and be in alignment. All right, so that's a little bit about the numerology part of it. So we're going to go over the planet aspect. Now, this is the chart where I live. So they could be just slightly different where you are, depending on where you're at in the world. All right, so currently we have Sun in Cancer. We have the Moon in Aquarius. Mercury is in Gemini. Venus and Mars, the planet of the feminine and the masculine, are both in Leo. Jupiter is retrograde in Pisces. Saturn is retrograde in Aquarius. Uranus is in Taurus. Neptune is retrograde in Pisces. Pluto is retrograde in Capricorn. North Node is retrograde in Gemini. Lilith is in Taurus, and Chiron is in Aries. So that's a little bit about the planets and where they're at. So the Sun represents ourself. It is also the ruling planet of Leo. Cancer is about our feelings, our home, our intuition. And then we have the Moon, which is also about our emotions and our instincts and our roots, in Aquarius, which is about our hopes, our wishes, right? Mercury is in Gemini. It is about communication. Gemini is the inquisitive sign where we have dual emotions. Venus and Mars. Venus is the feminine energy of love, harmony, and pleasure. Mars is the planet of the masculine energy. It's of courage, assertiveness, and energy. And it's in Leo, which is about self-expression, organization, that proud energy, affectionate. So the masculine and the feminine planets are in the house of Leo, which rules, the Sun rules Leo. So it's about yourself, right? It's about self-expression. It's about who you are as an individual. Also, it's the masculine and feminine energy being in union in a fire sign, because Leo is fiery energy. That's that passion energy. Jupiter retrograde in Pisces Jupiter is a planet of expansion, and Pisces is about our imagination. So Jupiter retrograde in Pisces is the expansion of our imagination. And then Saturn's the timekeeper, that is in retrograde in Aquarius, a sign of hopes, wishes, your friends, can be a little intellectual, can be a little overanalyzed, a little blocked sometimes. Just like the Gemini, we overanalyze things. So the timekeeper is retrograde in Aquarius. And then Neptune is retrograde in Pisces. So Neptune is a planet of illusion, fantasy, your spirituality. So it's retrograde in Pisces, which is a sign of our imagination, right? And perhaps the secrets that we keep. So you got Jupiter and Neptune, both are retrograde in the star sign of Pisces. So there is a major expansion of our imagination when it comes to our spiritual paths. And in Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, Pluto is a planet of transformation. It's about our power. Capricorn is the house of aspirations, social status. So with it being retro, that means it's retrograde. Retro is backwards. So it's about taking our power, right? Our power in going through this transformation. And we just had the full, wait a minute. Yeah, the full moon in Capricorn, which the moon is about our instincts about our aspiration, the energy that we can take to, when it comes to our hopes, our wishes, the things that we, the energy that we want to take to manifest things. So that's a little bit about of the planetary action that's happening today. Where I get my information from is astroseek.com. You can look up where you're at and see what degree and everything from where you're at. Or if you want to see how the planetary action is affecting you and you want to check out your natal chart, you can also go there and do a natal chart, find out where all the planets were at, where you were born. And the information that you need for that is where you were born, the time you were born, and your birth date. Those are three key ingredients to finding out exactly where the planets were at when you were born. So a little bit about that, a little bit about the numerology. So let's go ahead and go into the daily affirmation. Well, good morning, Miss Falulabelle. And Elaine. All right. So, our daily affirmation is about our emotional health. So let's see what it says. The more I trust my intuition and act on its wisdom, the more extraordinary my life becomes. All right. So the first thing that's sticking out is the shadow, right? The reflection of coming off that water. It's all about the water today. So it's about, taking that action. And if you remember the planets was about, let's see, which one was about taking action? Oh, I don't even know. I think it was Leo and the Sun. I think those are about action. Anyways. So the more I trust my intuition and act on its wisdom, the more extraordinary my life becomes. So there's something being reflected back to you on an emotional level today. And, remember what I said about the three energy. The three energy is about being in alignment, right? Being in alignment, being able to, express yourself, right? Being able to express, being able to act on the wisdom to express what you need, right? Out into the universe, get your needs met. And the more, when you express from a more authentic self, the more extraordinary your life becomes. So there's something being reflected back to you emotionally. So when I see reflection, that's the moon's energy, right? The moon is, it reflects back to us, our instincts, our roots. So what is being reflected back to us? Our hopes, our wishes, right? That's in Aquarius right now. So things, our hopes and our wishes are being reflected back to us about what we want. And more you trust your intuition and the more that you are in the flow, the more your life becomes extraordinary. It's like the power of miracles, right? All right, so we're going to go ahead I get started here. We're going to do things a little bit different because yesterday I started the monthlies. I got 6 of them done. Um, so I got from Cancer, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius done. And let me tell you, Miss Valulabelle, I know you're a Scorpio. Wait till you watch your reading. Mm-hmm. Scorpio's reading was amazing for the month of July. Well, so far they're all good, but I really feel like Scorpio is really going to hit home for you. I'm not going to be releasing them until later on this week because I still have 6 more to go. And I wanted to announce too that I will not be doing dailies tomorrow or Wednesday morning because I got something else I need to go do real quick. So I will not be doing lives tomorrow, Tuesday, or Wednesday morning. However, depending on what time I get home Wednesday, I may do a live stream Wednesday, maybe free card pulls. It's up in the air right now. It's just an idea that just now popped in my noggin. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with the element of water. I'm very curious. Oh, by the way, we have the masculine and feminine planets in the star sign of Leo. So with Venus and Mars in Leo, it's like there's a union of our masculine and feminine energies. Like that, what I want to say, Kundalini, like that fiery, passionate energy between our solar plexus and our sacral chakras. So I just wanted to express that. All right, so water signs. So we're going to do things a little bit different. I have out, these are called the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards. And I've been reading them intuitively. There is a book, but I am beyond the book stage with some of the cards. Now, however, there is some decks I still do use the books with, but Oracle cards, most of the time I read intuitively. Tarot is a little bit more intricate. There's a lot more into it. So water signs. What's water signs' energy today? What's water signs' energy today? What does it look like for the element of water? Okay. All right. So, so this makes perfect sense. Water signs. We got the first card. It's called. Oh, I know. I'm very excited to be posting them. I've noticed that my readings are becoming more powerful. All right. So water signs, we have the energy of solitude, right? So if you look at that card, let me put the camera down so that you can see it. When you look at this card, there's a lot of darkness in this card, right? There's a lot of darkness. Now, remember what I said about something being reflected back to you? Look at the reflection of that moon being reflecting off of your water, off of the water. So I feel like Spirit is telling you, you could be feeling like you're a little in solitude, or you very well could be in solitude, water signs. And what's sticking out, the fact that the more I trust my intuition and act, right, and take my boat as my mode of transportation across my emotions, right, the more extraordinary my life becomes. So I do feel there's a bit of darkness that you could be going through, but you need to trust your intuition while going through this darkness, because you're in a boat, right? And when you're in a boat, I feel like it's the divine protecting us. The divine is protecting us while we are navigating through the darkness of our emotions and trusting more in our intuition. Trusting more in that intuition to what? Face them shadows that are being reflected back to us. And then we have the card of illumination. So, and if you look, Here we are again, the reflection, right? That reflection coming back off of the water. So illumination over what is clouding our emotions today, right? And then trees to me represent our roots, which is what the moon does. It's about our roots, it's about our instincts, it's about our emotions, right? With the moon in Aquarius is about our hopes and our wishes, right? What we desire, what we want to manifest, the wishes that we put out into the universe. So what's really amazing here is here you are in this darkness and here you are in this light. So I feel like we need to integrate that darkness and that light. That's that masculine and feminine energy that I was saying about. So if you see here how these trees are being reflected off of this body of water, so our instincts, our roots are being reflected back to us, right? Our instincts, our intuition, the reflection off of the water. Perhaps even, with the trees, it could be something that is, how do I say this, instilled within us. Some of the things that we have had instilled within us growing up, because trees grow. You plant the seed and then it grows. And that's how we are. We come into this world and and then we grow. And as we grow, we learn things. Sometimes we're socially shaped. Sometimes we learn things through life. Sometimes we get hurt and we carry that burden, right? We carry that and then we start building that wall. So things are being illuminated today. Illuminating our intuition. And again, what has clouded us? There's a lot of clouds on this card, and there's a lot of clouds on this card. So some things are being illuminated today that have been clouding us, the darkness that we have been in. So Spirit is telling you, look, water signs, we got you. We got you in this boat, and we're going to take you across your emotions, right? We're going to take you across your emotions, and we're going to show you. We're going to reflect back to you, right? Reflect back to you what has been clouding you, what has been keeping you in the dark. Look, if you look over here, there's a moon and there's a moon. So we're going towards the new moon in Cancer, right? By the way, everybody who watches the video who is a Cancer, happy birthday, because we are now officially in Cancer season. So let me take a better look at this card. Okay, so there is a boat on here, right? That's what I was looking for. So it's like Spirit is telling you, you can take that boat and you can take it anywhere you want to go. You right now, you're in your emotions, right? You're in your emotions. You are sailing through these emotions. And you can take that boat and you can hit dry land. Land is earth energy. And what is in earth is Pluto is in Capricorn, which is an earth sign. Uranus is in Taurus, which is an earth sign. Lilith, Black Moon Lilith, is in Taurus as well. And Lilith represents our denials, right? What are we denying inside of us? What are we denying inside of us that is clouding our emotions, that is making us not trust our intuition? Okay. And that is being illuminated. I also see, it looks to me like a rainstorm on this card, even though you don't really see the raindrops coming down. I feel like it's just the rainstorm within our heads. It's not literally, coming down upon us. It's just how we think about things. So that's a little bit of today's energy. So there is a reflection happening within ourselves about how we feel, because the sun is currently in Cancer, right? So it is being our self. There's a reflection within ourself of our emotions that are rooted deep within us, that is very instinctive. And it has a lot to do with our hopes, our wishes, even our friends, right? And Neptune is, is the illusion that we keep ourselves in, right? That illusion, that cloudiness that we keep ourselves in, and how to let go of that fantasy world and open up our imagination to use our intuition, to act upon it, to trust, right? To trust that we're being divinely guided, to trust that we are steering, that we're divinely protected and we are divinely guided to take our boats and go through this darkness, right? I feel like, this boat is going this way, right? It is going this way when it should be going that way. So retro, we're going backwards, right? So we're going backwards and facing the shadows of our illusions, right? That have been clouding us on an emotional level today, water signs. So that is pretty awesome how that worked out using these cards. Hello, Paradigm. Well, happy birthday, Paradigm. Everybody wish Paradigm a happy birthday. I'm a fellow crab as well, Paradigm, but my birthday is not for a couple of more weeks. It's right smack dab in the middle of July. So what advice do you have for the element of water today, crows? What advice do you have for the element of water today? So what I'm going to do is just spread these cards out because I combined both of my decks. So I'm just going to spread them out like such and just leave them spread out. All right. So what advice do you have for the element of water today? Yeah. Feel excited. Feel that spark within you, that spark to act, right? That spark to act. We have that Leo energy, which is about self-expression. So I feel that spark within you to act on your intuition, right? Take that boat and go. You have the capability to turn that boat around and go to dry land and to ground yourself into what you want to create, right? With Pluto and Capricorn, have the aspirations to create the life that you want, but you got to have the energy to act on it, right? So there's a spark being ignited within us, water signs today, to act and to trust our intuition and to take our boat where we want to go. All right. So what else do you want to say to the water signs? Yeah, look at this voodoo priestess. So again, that shadow being reflected within us. It's as if by magic, right? It's as if by magic that we can create the life that we want to create. And then the final card, yeah, look at that, gifts. There could be a surprise coming in, or you very well could be surprised at how extraordinary your life will be if you take the action required, right? For some of you, you could very well have the gift of magic, and the gift of magic with fire, messing with fire, right? Look at all the orange on here. That's about, what we want to create, right? What we want to create in our lives. So let's go ahead and clarify for the element of water, right? To feel satisfied, they're telling you to acknowledge that spark, right? Acknowledge that spark. Have that essence of excitement to act, right? There's something about acting because, again, you are the captain of your boat. I like the fact that we have Jupiter in Pisces retrograde, Saturn Aquarius retrograde, Neptune in Pisces retrograde and Pluto in Capricorn in retrograde, and this boat is going backwards. So these retrogrades are really affecting the watery energy today. Voodoo priestess, yeah. Feel enchanted, right? Ground your energy. Make sure you stay in the present moment. So take your power and enchant yourself. Take your power to create your own stability, right? And make your life extraordinary. Create the life that you want to create today, water signs. And then surprises and gifts, yeah, diamonds. So there could be, there could be a surprise coming in for you today, a gift from the universe that they have promised you, something that will make you, you got this spark here and a diamond sparkles, and how do you create a diamond? You got to take a lump of coal, right? Coal is darkness, and you got to shine it, right? And then eventually when you get done shining it, what happens? It turns into a diamond. I don't know how many of you guys knew that, but that's how you create a diamond. It originally starts from a lump of coal. So a lump of coal is black, it's dark, right? So you take that lump of coal and you polish it and shine it, and then it creates that diamond. So Spirit is promising you that if you act upon that spark, right, you become the priestess of your life. You can create the life you want, right? And this is a promise that the universe is making to you. So beautiful. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal card for the element of water. A crystal card for the element of water. And we have chlorite in quartz, detoxifying, purifying, and healing. Just remember what I said about that darkness. You're being steered in the darkness, and things are being illuminated to you today. Right here, the shadow of something is being illuminated to you today, that darkness. And they are shining you up. So detoxifying, purifying, and healing of all of the chakras. I am cleansed. Exactly. You are being cleansed today. That's why that water is so clear, right? So everything, and I see the boat going backwards. The reason why all these retrogrades are happening and how it's affecting the water signs is it's taking you back emotionally so that it can detoxify them emotions, detoxify the instincts, detoxify the roots of who we are, so that this spark can be reignited within us to feel excited, to want to act, to want to take the actions required to manifest, to feel enchanted, to manifest the life that we desire. All right. So those are your messages, water signs, and thank you for watching. What a beautiful message. All right. So let's go ahead and move on into, might as well do fire next. Fire signs. Okay. All right. So fire signs, 2840. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's going on with fire signs today. What's going on with fire signs today? All right. So, fire signs. I do believe, Leo, you got this card in your reading. So we have blessings, right? So we have the yellow coming through here. So the yellow represents your solar plexus, right? The solar plexus is known as the fire chakra. So fire signs, there's a blessing in store for you today, as long as you act and you trust your intuition and allow it to guide you. And then you have, it's a yellow bird. So you could be listening to birds. And to me, birds represent spiritual guidance, the spirit around you guiding you. If you look, the bird is looking to the future, right? And he is sitting on a pink dogwood tree. So pink is about opening up, being more compassionate. And if you look in the background, here's this water flowing over the rocks, right? So there's something about that watery energy. And the sun being in Cancer, Cancer is a water sign, right? So the sun rules Leo. And Leo right now has Venus and Mars in it. So just, throwing it out there for you that there could be a blessing in store for you today, as long as you trust your intuition, right? As long as you listen to your intuition and allow that intuition to guide you. Because there could be a blessing in store for you. So you really need to be in the flow of your emotions. Now I see this water. See, let me show you. The water flowing over top of the rocks. When I see water flowing over top of the rocks, water or rocks cleanse that water. That's a way of cleansing the emotions. That's where the purifying comes in. So you need to trust. You need to trust and be in the flow of your power today, because there is where the blessings will be upon you. Again, whatever that dogwood tree means for you, you'll have to look it up and see what the symbolism of a dogwood tree is, because that's what I see. I'm not sure, but that's what I see on the card, and that's the first thing that I think of when I see that. So another thing I'm seeing is all the greenery in the background. The green is your heart chakra. The green represents your heart chakra. So it's about, being in the flow of your emotions today, being in the flow of your feelings, right? Because the heart chakra is about your feelings, but it's also about opening yourself up to giving and taking. Feeling blessed, right? Feeling blessed with perhaps Venus and Mars being in Leo. Maybe you're feeling blessed. Maybe you're feeling this power surge, right? To act. You're feeling this power surge to act because you feel the guidance, being in the flow of your intuition and trusting it. So, let's go ahead and pull some advice for the element of fire. Yeah, the power of magic. So you also got a magic card, and breathe. So they're telling you to breathe. Breathing, when you do breathing exercises, do it 10 times in a row. Breathe in, hold it, and then let it go. Do it 10 times in a row. See what happens, right? I'll tell you what will happen. You're going to get dizzy. Why are you going to get dizzy? Because it opens up your crown chakra, right? And when you open up your crown chakra, what happens is you start allowing your thoughts to shift. You're like, wow, you get all dizzy and you got to sit down. It's as if by magic, right, that this breathing will be able to heal you. So I feel like that's what they're telling you. Use the power of breathing exercises to blah, blah, blah. Okay, come on, Melody, speak right here. Use the power of breathing exercises as a magical source, right, to bring in this blessing, to be able to trust what you're feeling, trust what you're hearing, trust what you're thinking. All right, so let's pull another one for fire. Yeah, cleanse and clear that energy. To cleanse and clear your energy, right? Remember I said about the water flowing over top of the rocks. What does it do? It cleanses the water. So being in the flow of your emotions. So do some breathing exercises to clear out your energy. There's crystals on that card. There's sage on that card. There's lavender on that card. It looks like there's cinnamon on that card. But there's several ways to clear your energy. But I feel like the most specific way that they're telling you, fire signs, is to breathe. That'll be the perfect way to cleanse that emotions, because you need to be in the flow today. You need to be in the flow and start trusting your intuition, trusting what you're feeling, right? Because the intuition is about our feelings, that gut instinct. Whereas the gut instinct in your solar plexus, right? So the canary is looking right over at this magician, looking right over at that magician. He got a pile of energy in his hands. That energy is that cleansing, healing energy, right? The cleansing, healing energy. He's got a red hat on. So the red on the top of his hat is about grounding yourself, right? Going out in nature, grounding yourself, sitting down, being near water, perhaps, so that you can help. And just breathing in the fresh air will help to cleanse and clear that energy. So let's go ahead and pull some clarification for the element of fire, right? There's hidden knowledge. Once you open yourself up to your emotions, because as a pearl is about your sacral chakra. So we got the sacral and the solar plexus coming through. The sacral is the feminine. The solar plexus is the masculine. Where is the masculine and feminine at? In the star sign of Leo, right? So once you open yourself up, right? Open that hard exterior that you are living in. Once you open yourself up, right? And you cleanse that emotion, cleanse it out. And what do you do when you breathe? You breathe out your mouth. And that's exactly what I'm seeing on this clam. Opening your mouth and breathing it out, right? It'll be as if by magic that this blessing in your life will manifest, because it's magical, right? When things are extraordinary, and they manifest as if by magic, like the click of the fingers, right? So you got to open yourself up to the magic of the universe. Open yourself up to the magic of the universe with the moon in Aquarius, of your hopes and your wishes, right? And understand that, and then we have Saturn is also in retrograde in Aquarius, and it's about what is restricting you. What is restricting you is this hard exterior that you need to cleanse and clear, right? And for your hopes and wishes and your blessings to manifest. So you need to open up. You need to do that breathing work. Open your mouth, right? Breathe it out and let it go, right? And that will help you to be more in the flow of your intuition. So I see masculine and feminine energies coming through for you, fire signs. And the masculine and feminine planets are currently in Leo. Leo is a fire sign. So breathe for the element of fire, right? Look at the hardships. When you breathe, what happens is, look at the red on his head and the red on that plant there. You blossom, right? There's a lot of thorns, absolutely. And that's what you need to cleanse and clear, is them thorns that made you have this hard exterior, right? Accept the hardships as a blessing, because without without the lessons, without things that have broke you, without the hardships, what have you learned? You'd have floated through life with, oh, well, I'm perfect, right? And there ain't nobody on this planet that is perfect. I'm sorry. I don't care who you are. You are not perfect. You cannot walk on water. I don't even care if it's frozen. You'll slide on if it's frozen, but you do not walk on water. I don't care who you are. There's only one person that I know that walked on water, and he's no longer down here on the earth. And if he is, I would like to meet him. And I would like to visualize it and see it for myself that he can do it. So breathing will help you to open yourself up. Open yourself up and ground your energy. Like I said, go near water. It'll help cleanse that hardship that actually caused you to have this hard exterior. It'll also help you to open yourself up to your emotional body. See the pearl within you. When I see pearls, I think about how beautiful they are, how luminescent they are, how they have all, depending on how the light hits them, how all the colors um, show up. If you know anything about pearls, you can hold it a certain way and you can see certain colors, right? Cleanse and clear the energy. Yeah. So listen to some music. Listen to some meditation music that will also to help clear out your heart space, right? And remember, I did point out the heart space. It'll help you to clear out the heart space. So you could be listening to music, and whatever music that you're listening to, no matter what kind it is, I'm a rock head. I'm an 80s kid, teenager. So I like the hair bands, right? And like I said, I like the hair bands. And to me, that's the music that hits home, is the 60s, the 70s, the 80s. I like some 90s, but that's more my kids' stuff. I basically was forced to listen to it. But anyways, the songs, let your heart play a different tune, right? Let the music of your heart cleanse your energy. Let it purify you. Let it open you up to whatever is hidden within that heart that you are, with that heart exterior shell that you are carrying, fire sign. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal card. You're very welcome, Falula, for that amazing water energy or water reading. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal card for the element of fire. And we have root, heart, and crown. Did I not point them out? Root, heart, and crown. The red on the crown chakra. Manifestation, regeneration, and motivation. The act on your intuition, right? Give you the motivation to act and trust your intuition. To what? Manifest as if by magic, right? To manifest this blessing. I am courageous. Give you the courage, right? The courage to act. So Alexandrite, and it will help with your root chakra, right? Your root, just like I had said, your root, your heart with this card, the hearts, and the crown chakras, because we have that red on the power of the magic card that he is wearing on his head. That's where your crown chakra is. And remember what I said about breathe 10 times. Breathe in and breathe out through your mouth 10 times and see what happens. That crown chakra starts spinning and you got to hold yourself down, right? So those are your messages, fire signs. All right, so let's go ahead into, we'll do air next. I'm really curious. Okay. Man, my nose is super duper itchy. Woo! Oh. All right, let me get a drink of my go-go juice here for a second. All right, so what's going on with the element of air? What's going on with the element of air? The element of air. Wow. Hello. That was gay there, man. It was freaking flip flu. All right, so release. Okay, so air signs. Did you see how that flew out of the deck? It literally had wings. It flew through the air. All right, so what I see air signs is right off the bat, right? I see trees. So the trees are about our roots, right? So the roots, what needs to fall away, right? There's red on there. There's also a yellow bird. It looks like a yellow bird. Oh no, it's a leaf. I took my glasses off for a second. Um, I don't know. At first glance, it looked like a yellow bird, but now that I look at it, it looks like a leaf right here, air signs. All right, so air signs, spirit is telling you something is being reflected back to you on an emotional level that you need to release, that you need to let go of. You know, in the fall time, the trees, right? The leaves fall off the trees and everything dies, everything. And then in the springtime, everything comes back to life. Everything starts blooming and blossoming. So I'm looking at this card and I'm thinking the fall energy. Things need to fall away. Things need to be released. So we have the moon. The moon is about reflecting back to us our instincts, our emotions, the roots, right? And then we have Saturn, the timekeeper, in retrograde in Aquarius. So, you know, things that need to fall away. So spirit is reflecting back to us with that retrograde energy in with Saturn in retrograde in Aquarius and the moon in Aquarius, reflecting back to us things that are rooted deep within us that are restricting us, things that need to fall away, things that need to, things that we need to release, things that we need to let go of, right? So with Saturn, it's the timekeeper, and that's what they're telling you today. Today is the day. It's time. They're telling you it is time to let go of the things that are restricting your hopes, your wishes, and your desires, that are things that are rooted deep within you. When it comes to your emotions, right? Look at the emotions, the water, and the instincts within us, that shadow is instinct, right? So that you can let go of it. So that you can step out of this illusion and take the power to transform your life. And we're talking about air signs. So we do have Moon in Aquarius, Mercury in Gemini, Saturn in Aquarius, North Node in Gemini. So we do have some air energy in the charts today. And why do you need to release things and let go of things? So that you can trust your intuition, trust to know when the right time is to act. Because there is something perhaps you need to act. What do you need to act on? Releasing things that need to fall away. Let it go, right? Something that is rooted deep within you when it comes to your emotions, because we do have emotions on this card. And I see red. I see the tree is red, but this yellow leaf back here is really standing out. So the yellow is your solar plexus, right? That's having that power and the strength to let it go, to release it. And then I see the red tree. Red is root chakra energy. That is, that energy to feel secure, right? Feel secure, to be able to trust your flow, to be confident, releasing. We have the yellow and the orange here. The yellow and the orange is the sacral and solar plexus chakras, right? The sacral and the solar plexus chakras. So the sacral is your emotions. It's about what you desire, what you're passionate about. So you need to let go of something in your emotional body that is rooted deep within you, right? Perhaps it may even have something to do with a mother energy. And look, things are being illuminated today. Things are being illuminated, but you need to be able to trust what you're seeing, right? Trust in what you're seeing to have the power to act. With the yellow there's where your power source is at. That willpower, that strength, right, is located in your solar plexus. So air signs, what is it that you need to release today that you're holding on to that is blocking your power, right? That is blocking your self-confidence, that is blocking the value of how you see yourself, your self-worth, your self-esteem, right? What are you hanging on to on an emotional level that is rooted deep within you? What is it that you need to let go so that you can stand strong, so that you can be more confident, right? To be more trusting in what you're feeling. Um, you know, and then we have the green heart chakra energy. That's about our feelings as well. To bring in that sense of balance. If you look, the tree is standing right in the center of that card. That's about being in that state of balance. So you need to release something today to bring yourself into that state of balance, to feel more secure, to trust in the power of your intuition, and just know that, trust the wisdom that you're feeling, the power that you're feeling, to act. Because the solar plexus is about action, right? It's that fire energy. So what advice do you have for the element of air today? Yeah, you're different. You are different, air signs. And look, that's a purple card. That's about your intuition. That's about your third eye. Trusting what you're seeing. Trusting and knowing when the right time is to act. And trusting the wisdom that you're seeing. So to be different, you need to release something. You need to release this shadow that is in your emotional body, that is rooted deep within your instincts when it comes to your emotions, right? Because the moon is Aquarius, and it's the right time to act, to manifest your wishes and your desires into your life. All right, so yeah, clear quartz amplifier. So grab yourself a piece of clear quartz. This will help you to amplify your intuition, right? It'll help to amplify your intuition. So you'll be able to really, really feel when it's the right time to move. And then we have, soul awakening transformation. So air signs, you're going through a transformation. And what is Pluto retrograde in Capricorn? Pluto is the planet of transformation, right? And it's about your power, your solar plexus, your power source. So to amplify your power, to take yourself through this transformation, you need to release things. And today, air signs, you're going through an awakening. You're going through a spiritual awakening. Remember, June 2021 adds up to an 11, right? 11s are about awakenings, and we have that 10 energy. 10 is about releasing things so that you can start this new chapter, what needs to be completed, right? All right, so let's go ahead and pull some clarifiers. Darling, you are different for the element of air, right? Look at that voyage, takeoff. So there's that transformation so that you can go on this voyage and create the life that you want, the extraordinary life that you desire. So when I see that card, I think about a fast ascension, right? Just shoom, like a rocket. And look at the fire coming out of that rocket. Fire signs, the yellow, right? The fire energy, the solar plexus. So you need to release something that is holding you back in your solar plexus. And I feel like when you release that energy, right? When you release that shadow that you're hanging on to, that is rooted deep within you, you are going to shoot off. And I also see, again, the masculine, feminine energy. The masculine, Venus and Mars are both in Leo, the element of fire, right? So there's an element of transformation happening for you today, air signs. Once you release this, you are going to ascend like now, a very quick ascension. And I see the root as being more confident, believing more in yourself, feeling more secure in your heart space. Clear quartz amplifier. Yeah. Profound lessons are at hand. Completion of a cycle is near. It'll help you to complete this cycle. Complete this cycle. Remember I said seasons changing, right? And what is after fall is spring. Soul awakenings, transformation. Yeah. Dreamy energy. So, you're awakening to this dreamy, illusionistic energy that you have been carrying with you that is deeply rooted within your instincts, right? And you are completing a very important cycle, a very important lesson through releasing something within your root, your solar plexus, your sacral, and your heart. Those are the lower four chakras. And when they become aligned, when they align themselves, that's when the Kundalini awakening happens. And that's that fiery energy. So air signs, you could be going through a Kundalini awakening today. And it could be very transformative. And I feel like the completion of a cycle is amplified once you release what needs to be let go of, things that need to fall away. That is going to help bring you out of this illusion to help you create the life that is like, this is a very powerful reading. And it's going to give you the wisdom of why you had to go through all these lessons. And it's going to teach you how to trust again. All right. So crystal for the element of air. Crystal for the element of air. You know, too, with that dreamy energy, that is about Neptune. Neptune being retro in Pisces. And holding on to them instincts and not really like holding on and being secretive, right? All right, so let's go ahead and pull a crystal card for the element of air. Oh, yeah. Smoky Lemurian quartz. Root and solar plexus chakra. We already got that. Root and solar plexus, the yellow. Spirituality, past lives, and peace. Ooh, yeah. And then we have I am connected, to help you connect to your intuition, help you to connect to your spirituality, you know, and also help you to awaken to perhaps a past life, and to see that you're truly a different person, right? So root and solar plexus, which is the energies that I was picking up on that card. So there you go, air sign. So, wow, I don't even know what to say. You could be completing a cycle too from a past life, right? Completing a lesson that you're carrying through from a past life. So air signs, smoky Lemurian quartz. I actually do have some of them for sale. If anybody's interested, I actually sold a smoky Lemurian quartz on Freebie Friday. A charm I made. So the next is earth signs. So earth. All right, so earth signs. What's happening for the element of earth? Earth. Okay, so earth signs. Let me go ahead and put these over here. All right, so right off the bat, earth signs, I see the word security. So feeling secure, right? And I see the fire energy that is on this card, like the fire, like a fire, when you have a fire pit and you sit around a campfire, or you know, I love sitting around fires and just watching the flames, you know, like a bonfire is what I was trying to spit out, a bonfire energy. So earth signs. First of all, the fire is on the earth. All right. So we have Uranus is in Taurus. We have Pluto that is retrograde in Capricorn. Lilith, Black Moon Lilith, is in Taurus. So we have Taurus, Capricorn, and Taurus energies happening today for the element of earth. So Black Moon Lilith, right, is about denial. It is about what fascinates us, and it's also about things that perhaps we are denying. And then we have Taurus, which is the bull, being a bullhead, right? A bit of a stubborn energy. So I feel like, you could be denying some sort of security within you. Maybe you feel a bit insecure with your fire energy, because we do have, let's see, with fire, we have Venus and Mars in Leo and Chiron in Aries. Chiron is a wounded healer. That Chiron teaches you something. In Aries is the house, it's the first house. It's the house of ourself, right? It's about the energy, the courage to take the action, right? So there could be some sort of wounds that you are that are teaching you something today, earth signs. There could be some sort of wounds that are teaching you something. And it's because, and then you look on this card, let me show you. Look at the hieroglyphs on there. It's like back in the caveman days. This card come out for somebody in the reading, and I can't remember who it was. But to me, that's about going backwards, right? Going backwards with Pluto and Capricorn, and transforming, right? Transforming the wounds that are teaching you something. And it's going to give you the power to feel secure within yourself, right? Feel secure with what? Look at the galaxy, your intuition. So there is definitely something, our signs, that's being reflected back to you today, with the moon in Aquarius, about what you hope about, what your wishes are, and how to feel more secure in trusting your intuition and understanding that perhaps you are being divinely guided, right? Our signs, to go within, right? To go within and to be able to express what you hope, what you desire as well, and to act upon, take that energy and to make it, like, turn it into an action oriented energy, so that you could go after your aspirations. So that's what I feel for you, Earth signs. I feel like it's giving you the courage to be assertive. It's giving you the energy to, create the life that you want. It's giving you the energy to act and the wisdom to feel secure, right? To feel secure, to be able to go after what you hope and wish for, right? To go after what you hope and wish for, and to trust it. So Pluto is about power, right? It's about having the power to act on something and knowing when to act and trusting the flow of your intuition and feeling secure, right? Feeling that fire within your belly to know, right? To know when the right time is to create the life that you want, or to, to be in your flow of intuition and know that when the right time is, something's going to manifest for you. So that's what I feel. I feel like this is you being divinely guided, or signs, by your passed on loved ones, your starseed family, your angels, your guides, right? And I feel like you could be gaining some sort of wisdom about a past life, right? That is going to spark something within your emotional body to start trusting, and to realize how extraordinary you truly, truly are in this life, right? All right, so let's go ahead and pull some advice for the crows, for the element of earth, right? Celebrate that. Celebrate the fact that, your life is extraordinary, that you are a unique person, that you are from perhaps another galaxy, or maybe you're recognizing your star, where you're from, the star family that you are actually from, right? Yeah, guiding light in the dark. So you're definitely being guided here, and that's exactly what I see. You're being guided through this dark period, right? Through this dark period. I see a lot of flames. There's a orange candle, a green candle, and a yellow candle. So the yellow is the fire energy. The green is your heart chakra. And this red or orange candle is about your root chakra, right? So, you're being the light right here. You're being guided. You're being guided. And I feel like there could be somebody from a past life, or maybe the fact that your star family is guiding you, right? They're guiding you through the darkness. Yep, hello. I feel like it's your star family. I do. I feel like you are, because what I mean by that is, you have Neptune. It's about your spirituality. It's about, it's about your opening up your imagination, right? It's about the illusion perhaps that you got yourself stuck in. So you have that retrograde. You also have Pluto retrograde in Capricorn, which is about your transformation. It's about your power source. So I feel like they're telling you, you need to feel secure with your personal power source. You need to feel secure that you're being divinely guided, that you have your ancestors around you, that you have your star seed around you. You need to celebrate that. You need to celebrate that they are guiding you out of the darkness. So I feel like they're coming through and telling you, hello, Earth signs, I am here, and I've been guiding you all along. I feel like it's more like your higher self coming in, helping you feel secure and more to trust the flow of your intuition, and giving you the wisdom from this past life. So some of you could be having past life dreams. You could be remembering things about your past life, right? And you could be celebrating that. So that's what I feel. I feel like for you, Earth signs, it's about your past life, because we do have Pluto that's retrograde in Capricorn, and it is going to be very transformative, because this people, or maybe your higher self, or people that you've had past life with, are guiding you. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify. Yeah, red, passion, anger, and courage. Have the courage to celebrate, right? To celebrate the roots of where you came from. Exactly. Celebrate the roots of where you came from and the star family. I feel like for some of you, you're going to come to this realization of where you are, or where you are from. You could very well be from Atlantis, right? With all that water energy there. You could very well be from Atlantis. And I feel like this is your higher self coming in and saying, hello, Earth signs. You need to celebrate the roots of where you came from. So guiding light in the dark. Yeah, look at that solar plexus energy. Confidence, success, happiness, and optimism. So, you're going to find success. You're going to find happiness. So that solar plexus energy, remember I said about the yellow candle, the solar plexus. So you need to have the courage to act when the right time, to act and trust your intuition, to create the life that you want, to create your own happiness. Have the confidence to know, to trust in it. Hello? Yeah. The apron. It's time to put on the apron and step into the service of your soul, right? So I feel a strong energy for you, Capricorn, where you have a higher self coming in and explaining something to you, perhaps even in your dreams. They could be coming to you in your dreams and telling you, hey, you are from here or you are from there. I do feel Atlantis energy right here with all this water. Atlantic, you could be from the time frame of Atlantis. You could be even beyond that, and you could find these little hieroglyphics. You could be seeing little signs and symbols in your dream state that are guiding you. Or perhaps maybe you astral project, or lucid dream is another thing that's come through. Perhaps you lucid dream and you meet up with your higher self in your dream state and have this conversation, right? Have this conversation about where you are from. Like, I feel a lot of explanation coming through for you, Earth signs, about where you're from and who you are, and to learn to trust what you're feeling. Trust that the information that is coming through is legit, and the fact that you are extraordinary and you have the power to create this extraordinary life. As long as you stay confident and you stay optimistic, success is yours, right? Success is yours. So you really need to have the courage, right? Have the courage to ground your energy, to open up that fire chakra to the messages that are coming through for you. Feel secure, right? I do feel your higher self or your starseed feelings are around you, trying to help you feel secure and to celebrate, right? To celebrate your life, right? And to make you realize that, they're guiding you through this dark period in the present moment because you are extraordinary. You have a special journey, Earth signs, all right? So that's what I feel. So let's go ahead and pull a crystal card for, heart chakra. So you have root, solar plexus, and what's standing right in the middle here? Heart chakra. Green apophyllite, equality, release, and clarity. So you need to release the anger, right? Release the anger and start feeling more secure because there is clarity coming in. Just like I said, clarity. I feel like you are becoming clear about where you're from, the lives that you've lived. I feel like you not only lived in Atlantis, I feel like it goes way deeper than Atlantis. It could go Native American, it could go caveman. It's like you've been here perhaps from the beginning of time. And I am balanced, right? Bring yourself into that sense of balance between your head and your heart, right? Feel more secure in your root chakra. To create that life, to be happy, to be successful. And then I see that apron. What do you do in the kitchen when you put on an apron? You're creating something, whether it's cooking a meal or whatever it is that you are putting together. You're still creating something no matter what it is. All right, Earth signs. So those are your messages. And let me tell you, those were pretty freaking powerful. All right, guys. So have a blessed June 28th. Happy birthday to all the Cancers out there. Once again, may all your wishes and dreams come true. And I love you guys. And I will see you Thursday morning, maybe even Wednesday evening. Like I said, I'm debating on whether or not I want to do a live stream. If I do a live stream on Wednesday, that means I won't do one on Friday because it'll be too soon. So I don't know. We'll see. Everything's up in the air right now. I'm just being in the flow. I'm being in the flow. I'm not planning anything. I'm just being in the flow and letting spirit guide me. So I shall see you all again Thursday. Until then, have a blessed day.